So welcome back again. See, in the previous actually we discussed about a single slit. Based on the single slit diffraction pattern, I explained about a diffraction pattern by using a single slit. Again I would like to tell you single slit experiment only. By using a single slit, the diffraction pattern will be obtained like this on the screen. Look at the rays, the plane waves are entering through the small opening at the point of open. Therefore, the rays were diffracted, and it is forms on the screen. At a one point is maxima, at a one point is minima. You can see here principal maxima. Central point is always forms a maxima, that is we can call central maxima. And here after maxima we will get the first order minima, first order minima. You want to write like this also, no problem. First we can say first order minima it is. First order minima it is. This is also you say first order minima. After maxima we will get the first order minima. This is you can say first order maxima it is. Then it is also maxima first order. Like this it is goes on. And the central width, central maxima, the width of the central maxima will be, it is the double the width of the other maximum or other minimas, and the pattern is goes on like this. Therefore, it is continuously that intensity decreases. That's what I told you very clear. Diffraction pattern also obeys the law of conservation of energy, because at a one point is light is appears and other point is light is disappears. The energy will be one point is appears and other point is it is disappears. Now let us, I want to tell you the minima's condition as well as the maxima condition also very important. Here by using a single slit, the rays or it is diffracted, and which forms on the screen is at a one point is maxima, minima, maxima, minima. Let us use this same tabular, this same one from triangle ABL. You take a ABL. Now actually we are deriving what? We are deriving the diffraction minima. First one I would like to tell you minima or dark. We can call it is a minima, right? So for minima, which making an angle theta, no? Here also it makes an angle theta same, right? You take a line, it is making an angle theta. Then you tell me sine theta is equal to theta opposite, it is BL by this AB. That AB is nothing but a width of the slit. You write here AB is nothing but a width of the slit. BL is nothing but a, we can say it is a, we can also call the width, or we can say it is a wavelength lambda we can. So that here sine theta is equal to, we can say it is lambda by A. Therefore, A sine theta is equal to, you want to write a BL, or A sine theta is equal to, you also say it is lambda. Of course, theta is very small. Here you write a theta is very small. Theta is a very small. Therefore, sine theta which almost equal to theta. Then theta A is equal to lambda. Therefore, theta is equal to lambda by A. This we can call angular fringe width. Angular fringe width, because angle theta is nothing but a angular fringe width, right? Now, let us, I would like to tell you one thing. If this single slit, or you take this diagram, just now I am modifying this diagram. You take like this. If the wave is entering, therefore, the rays which maybe goes like this. It is bending like this. Now, you make the two halves. This total width is A, no? You make as A by 2 it is, and you take as A by 2. Right? Shall I take like this? Now according to this, half, therefore what happens? Here you take when the wave is entering through the half, then we'll get the wavelength also half, because this is half, and you take another one is like this, because it is lambda by 2, we can say it is also lambda by 2 because of this half. Therefore by using this, you take instead of A, you take as A by 2, and it is lambda by 2, because the slit is, it is divided into two halves. Therefore again we will get what? 2 is cancelled. Theta A is equal to lambda. Therefore theta is equal to lambda by A. Of course it is same relation, but what we are doing, if it is make half, or you want to take a 3, slit is divided as a 3, because it is a single slit experiment. No? Now you do like this. If you make a two halves, then we will get the theta angular fringe width is equal to lambda by A only. And coming to the condition for, actually we have to say about a minima condition, no? There we should get a 0. Intensity should get a 0. For that purpose you take as like this, sine theta is equal to, because sine theta is equal to n lambda by A. N you take as, suppose n you take as like 1, comma 2, comma 3 and so on. Therefore, a sin theta is equal to, we can say, n lambda. This is the condition for what? Condition for what? Minima condition. So, the condition will be minima a sin theta is equal to n lambda. N lambda is nothing but a wavelength. N is nothing but you take as a 1, 2, 3. Therefore, by using a single slit experiment, that is a sin theta is equal to n lambda will be the minima condition. Therefore, we can expect a zero intensity by using a diffraction pattern, by using a minima's condition. Suppose you go for the maxima condition. See, you remember minima condition will be what? A sin theta. A sin theta is equal to n lambda. If I want to tell you another one, that is about a diffraction maxima. Sir, what will happen for maxima condition? Right? Yeah, now you remove this, not required. Condition for maxima. Look at here, condition for maxima will be, you take as maxima or it is bright, we can say. See, maxima or bright. So that here you can say it is a sin theta is equal to, actually we have it is 2n plus 1 into lambda by 2. This is for what? It is maxima condition. You take a n is equal to 1. Therefore, a sin theta is equal to n 2, 3, 4 and so on. Suppose I would like to substitute a 1. Therefore, 2 into 1 plus 1 into lambda by 2. So, a sin theta is equal to, it is 2 plus 1 into lambda by 2. So, a sin theta is equal to 3 lambda by 2. See that here you say the condition will get what? It is an odd number will get. Suppose you like to take a 0. Yes, of course you take a 0, or you want to take a 2. Therefore, if I take n is equal to 2, therefore a sin theta is equal to 2 of 2 plus 1 to lambda by 2. So, the condition for a bright is, it is like this, odd number will get. In case of a minima condition, a sin theta is equal to n lambda. Minima is nothing but a sin theta is equal to n lambda, and maxima is nothing but we can say what it is, a sin theta is equal to 5 lambda by 2. Clear? So, this is a, what about it is related to what? We can say diffraction pattern is obtained by using a single slit experiment. By using a single slit experiment conditions. Actually, this is a very, very important for the explanation part is very, very important. And here I told you just now the width of the central maxima will be. Sir, again I will tell you width of the central maxima once again. So, you remember everyone, maxima condition will be a sin theta is equal to 2n plus 1 by lambda by 2. It is interference pattern. If you see the interference pattern, it is both are opposite. Interference, in interference both are opposite. Interference maxima will be n lambda, and here diffraction minima will be n lambda. This is the small variation. Everyone look at this, right? Now, coming to the about a central maxima, which is important here. Again, you take the same diagram which is already there here. You leave this all. This is the position of principal maxima now. Now, the wave is entering through the like this. Right. Coming to the point is, in this situation, I would like to explain you central maxima. Suppose you take there is a one lens, or else you draw another diagram. Say source is it is, you take a one lens, light is entering. Therefore, the through like this, the rays were goes, and which forms a like this. This is the central maxima. So, width of the central maxima it is. We say this is y and it is y, which making an angle theta. So, that the width of the central maxima will be is a double like this. Central maxima width will be, it is a maxima. Maxima it is central maxima. So, W is equal to 2y. W is equal to 2y. From this, for a first minima, you write here for a first minima. Of course, we know minima a sin theta is equal to, we can say n lambda. It is for minima condition. Then you take here a sin theta will be from this, it is a distance d. Therefore, sin theta is equal to, it is theta opposite y by d. Then here you write a into y by d is equal to n lambda. Therefore, from this lambda is equal to, which we can say it is, or y is equal to, we can say y is equal to cross multiply n lambda a by d. If you take n is equal to 1, then y is equal to lambda a by d. A is nothing but a width of the slit, d is nothing but a distance between the screen and like this we can take. So for the central maxima, width of the central maxima will be width of central maxima is equal to, it is 2y, no, then 2 into y already we know, you write here lambda a by capital D. This is the width of the central maxima. Like this we can take. So this is the complete relation to what? It is about a we can say diffraction pattern. See, complete it is diffraction relation. So the diffraction is like this, right? Now after diffraction, in this actually we have another one is there in a wave optics, resolving power of a eye. In general, resolving is nothing but a, see, our eye or iris diameter is at about a 2 mm. So suppose if we are seeing the long distances objects which are very close, if two objects or two images are very close to each other, you remember resolving power of a optical instrument, it is actually original, but before we are looking into the optical instruments, we have optical instruments that are two are there. Already in the previous chapter we discussed about a complete related to the optical instruments. One is a microscope and another one is the telescope. Already we finished. All magnifications are over, but it is not related to the magnifications. I would like to tell you about a resolving power. Suppose of a human eye, our eye is there, no? Our eye diameter, iris diameter is equal to 2 mm. If two objects are at a long distance which are very close to each other, or if two images are very close to each other, see, our eye cannot resolve the two separate images or two separate objects. We cannot see clearly with our human eye if that are it is at a long distance. If it is at a long distance, we cannot resolve the images separately by using our human eye. Here it is, the thing is, there is an optical instruments are required, it is that optical instruments are required to separate the images. That optical instruments are what? One is the telescope and one more is the microscope. Telescope which used to see the long distances objects, microscope is which used to see the small or closer distance objects, which are very close images are formed. The distance of very close and the images are formed very close. So our eye cannot resolve the two separate images. So there is an assist is required. That assist is nothing but optical instruments is there. So that is we can say the ability of an optical instrument to produce it is an optical instrument to produce the distinctly separate images. It is an ability to produce the separate distinctly images, to produce the separate images by using the optical instruments, that we can call as the resolving power of a optical instruments. Eye cannot resolve the separate images. If very close images are there, if the two are falling, like if we are seeing with eye, so the two images are very close to each other. If they are very close to each other, that we have to separate the two images. So by using the optical instruments, yes, we can separate the two images. That is, we can call as the optical instrument. It is a resolving power of an optical instrument. There are two optical instruments are there. One we can say microscope and one more we can say telescope. Here it is. Sir, what is actually mean by resolving power? It is normally defined as, it is a reciprocal of a smallest value. It is the definition of resolving power is, it is a reciprocal of a smallest value, that is we can also call resolving limit. Resolving power is equal to or inversely proportional to resolving limit of a optical instruments. Resolving power, smallest value. See, the smallest value, that is we can say resolving limit subtended or separated with respect to the objective optical instrument. It is subtended by an angle, that is we can say subtended by an angle at the objective lens. because in microscope we have 2 lenses compound, and telescope also we have 2 lenses. So that object is subtended an angle, the smallest value subtended by the object at an objective lens. That's what we can call. Resolving power is inversely proportional to the smallest value subtended by the object at an objective lens. That is inversely proportional to resolving limit. Inversely proportional. Resolving power is inversely proportional to resolving limit for the both instruments. That optical instruments are there, no? For that both instrument, which we can say like this. That is, the resolving power is inversely proportional to, we can call as, it is to be a limit in general. Suppose I would like to tell you one diagram. If the object, 2 objects are separated by a distance is d, and with an our eye, we are seeing with an eye like this, right, which making an angle theta, and distance between the object and the eye is theta is equal to small d by capital D. It is the theta is nothing but we can call as what it is, resolving limit it is, or we can say resolving limit for the given. See, actually human eye diameter will be, diameter of a human eye will be, it is 2 mm, iris it is a 2 mm, iris, our eyeball diameter will be 2 mm, and here this theta is equal to what it is, a resolving limit. Suppose you take a green light wavelength, suppose approximately 5000 angstroms for the green light, therefore theta is equal to 1.22 lambda by, it is a. This is the value of a resolving limit. Theta will be 1.22 lambda by a. So this is the normal eye, it is theta is equal to, if the 2 objects are, it is to be separated by like this. See, our eye can be, see the image, if the distance between the two objects, that will be 0.1 mm. So you say 0.1 mm if it is to be, therefore the eye can be resolved this. And here therefore that at an eye, that angle subtended is how much it is, 1 minute arc. This is, we can also say 3 into 10 power 4 for red light, and it is 1 minute of arc. We can say like this, ARC, arc. 1 minute of arc angle is suspended at our human eye. This is related to what, or we can also call 1 minute it is. 1 minute also we can say, or 1 minute of arc. Okay, if resolving limit of a human eye will be, if the distance between the 2 objects will be 0.1 mm, therefore there is an angle subtended is 1 minute of arc. If theta is equal to 1.22 lambda by a is nothing but it is the diameter of the eye, diameter of the eye. So which we can say like this, for the resolving power of a small explanation related to our human eye will be like this. So here actually we have other also, that is related to what? It is 2 optical instruments are there. One is a telescope, resolving power, and another one we can say microscope, resolving power. So that we will see in the next classes. It is only just resolving powers, resolving power of a human eye, and you go through this all, because it is also for 2 marks questions are very important on this basis. I will tell you resolving powers also, other examples also is there, that I will continue in the next class. Thank you very much. We will see in the next class.